Hey you guys, I'm Alexandra Harbushka. Today we're going to talk about herpes symptoms in women. All right, so here's the deal. More women than men have herpes. It is what it is. Can't do anything about that. So there was a study done in 2015 to 16 with adults between the ages of 14 to 49, and 15.9% of women versus 8.2% of men had HSV2. So it's much more common in women than it is men. Again, it just is what it is. I do have my own personal theories on that. A couple things are, as women, we are trimming, we're waxing, we're shaving, we're whatever we're doing down there. And that hair is there for a barrier. It's there as a protection mode. So we get rid of it. There's just a natural barrier that has been taken away. A lot of men don't necessarily take away. They may do some man grooming, but they don't necessarily take all that away. And another thing is, when you look at the way that we use quote unquote protection or condoms, a man is covered, right? Like his penis is covered, where a woman is kind of open and out there. There's a lot of extra air, there's a lot of extra areas of skin that can touch on a woman's body than versus a man's body. So those are just my own personal theories. Nothing's been proven, but just looking at what we do, I do know that hair is a protectant. So it is there for a reason. I don't know if it was there to protect us from STIs or herpes or whatever, but it is there as a protectant. All right, so here are some symptoms in women. They are pretty similar to men, but our genitals are a little bit different, but we can get swollen lymph nodes, we can get flu-like sensations, we can have a hard time urinating depending on where it is located. I recommend, if that's a situation, you can go in the bathtub or the shower. I've talked to women that are like, it's excruciating, so my heart goes out to you on that one. We can have, obviously there's sores, blisters. They can be one sore, it can be a cluster of blisters, or it can even look like a paper cut. Typically the blister is fluid filled, like a liquid, not a pus, or it's not necessarily just a bump. There is something in it. It could be mistaken for a ingrown hair or something like that, but it typically has something in it. What are some swollen glands, some swollen genitals. It also can be located below the belly button, in the inner thighs, on the butt, kind of in the hamstring area. It can kind of be in that whole like boxer regions. That's something to also look out for. A lot of times we can think like, oh, it's just like in my genital region. It can kind of be in that whole region. So something to be aware of. I'm trying to think if I missed any other symptoms that we may or may not have. I think I covered them all on that. I think I went through them in my head. But yeah, if you're going like, oh my gosh, I think I have herpes. I don't know if I have herpes. I'm freaking out right now. I totally understand what you're going through. If you're like trying to look in the mirror, like with the camera and trying to see, what I recommend doing if you're like, do I have herpes or not? My favorite way to find out is through Herp Alert. They are the only telehealth company dedicated for just herpes. So they're experts in herpes, and they're able to diagnose you within the same day, if not in the same hour. And then they can get that prescription to you ASAP. So like I said, I think they're great. Basically what you do, you go online, you fill out an information, it is all private, you submit an image, and a doctor will look at it, also can talk to you, and they can figure out a solution for you. So go to herpalert.com. I do have it linked. Also, if you use the promo code Life With Herpes, you will get, with all lowercase, one word, I have it for you below, you will get 10% off. So I use them when I need my antivirals. They are great. All right, I will see you soon in the next video. Let me know what questions you have. We can answer them, or I can create a new video to address that question. I will see you soon. Bye.